District 1, postal response for the structure fire at 650 Summit Street.
The one thing a fire chief worries about, every night he goes home, he wants to make sure that every person on shift that day makes it home.
So we felt, let's invest. Let's really figure out what it is that firefighters need. What kind of environment are they in? What kind of challenges do they encounter? And let's go and design a purpose-built series of devices and solutions.
In windy conditions, in noisy conditions, clear audio it's paramount. And as firefighters, we're in different positions all the time. We're crawling, we're getting through tight spaces, and we're able to now speak at this mic in any direction, whether it's upside down, whether it's facing you, whether it's hanging this way, and get clear and concise, mission-critical voice.
The ability to suppress noise at the right time, yet determine the noise that needs to get through, in other words, the user's voice, is something that the adaptive audio engine enables.
Programming over Wi-Fi, I no longer have to touch over 500 radios to just do a simple update.
No longer do I have to take equipment out of service. No longer do I have to send equipment over to the other side of town to the radio communications division. It really makes for a safer community. The Bluetooth capability in the XE8000s it shows that Motorola is thinking about the future. There's no doubt that eventually all our air masks are going to have Bluetooth capability. We'll be able to communicate straight from the mask to the radio, and having that feature built into a radio today gives me comfort to know that this radio is going to meet the demands of the future. Today, one of the problems in the fire service is that we're so encapsulated that we can actually be in the heat too long because we don't know that it's that hot until we start steaming from the inside out. Losing communications in them conditions put firefighters at risk.
The XE500 RSM also, for example, has been designed to a much higher thermal temperature spec than any RSM in the past. The channel selector has been added to the XE500 RSM, and this is in response to end users who had the need to be able to change channels during a fireground operation.
The ability of this XE500 to change that at your chest or on your lapel is going to make that mission-critical job of getting people out of fires that much more efficient. They don't build a radio and then say, how does this work? They say, how do you work? And let's build a radio for that.
When you combine the APX 8000 XE with the XE500 lapel mic, you have the complete package in a firefighter radio.